Okay, well, it's Father's Day. We needed to put up a video. Wish VA Country Boy, or some of you know him as Gator Boy, happy Father's Day. And old Brimcorp, he's been dropping the ball here. He hasn't got us any channel content in the longest time, so today we're going to do a little video on our new shop forklift we got. This is a little, we thought was air-tired forklift, but it comes out that it is they're my hard tires. They look like they're air tires, which are fine. But we got this from a guy a while ago. It's more money than what we had to spend on something like this. You know, because you see them on Face Page and other places for $1,500, but they're either missing a mast or missing the engine or something like that. So there's no sense in spending that kind of money when we could get one of them that are missing parts. But I did a little checking around, and it was actually a pretty smoking deal. And around here, you can't even find one. The closest one I could find with the bigger tires was in 2.5, 3 hours from home. And you got to try to find a way to get the thing home, and you know, you just can't do that. And this was dropped in the yard for the money we talk, so can't beat that. It's going to come in handy for so many things. It's already come in handy for some stuff. Clark, 4,500 pound lift, propane powered. That's always kind of nice, maybe. Got this little 4-cylinder engine. Got some menagerie over there for propane. I don't know anything about that. Electric, it's like normal. We had to put a new alternator on there because we're pretty sure somebody had the battery hooked up backwards and cook that. Okay, we fixed up our charging issue with a $60 one-wire Delco alternator. One wire. You got to hot jump it to get it charged for the first time, but that's pretty simple. You just hot wire between here and terminal 1, I believe it was. And then we got some tidying up of our wires here to do that stuff we don't have. And a little trick I learned on the internet is you take your voltage regulator and you jumper it like that, and that makes all the switches still, or not switches, but all the gauges and all that stuff work still. And it worked here too. Amp meter works. All that good shit. Put a new oil pressure sender unit on there to make the oil pressure gauge work. That fixed that. We had to fix the parking brake. Make that operational. Okay, we got the park brake. Pulled off the forklift. Got some more pads, but we're going to put them back in there. We're going to do a quick search tonight on the internet, but they don't come up too easy. We're going to put them back in there. They're going to last as much. We're going to use it. And then there was a problem there. That little gizmo, that piece goes through there, and lever goes over to actuate the brakes. That was broken, so it was just kind of going poop, 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 poop. So now we just got to fight putting it all back together. Hopefully we don't need to see guys blubbering about fixing the seat. He's been popping off about that. We'll see what happens there. Even got a horn. Had to fix up the throttle pedal a little bit. Okay, we got a forklift carburetor off. We can't get the idle set right. Coming to find out, look like there's a missing doodad here in this hole that screw bottoms out on. I'm assuming that's how you set your idle. You can't get it set because there's nothing to bounce the screw off of. There's another screw here, like that might have been something to do with something, but it's hard to find parts diagrams online. So we just drilled a hole and put a roll pin in there for now. Hopefully we didn't ruin the carburetor. We'll see. When we took this apart, there's no gasket here, but luckily we had this is the intake manifold gasket off of a Suzuki snowmobile engine. Looks like it's going to be a perfect fit. Pre-applied copper coat. Gotta love it. got a master disconnect on it. This is your, there's your steering wheel. This is your forward, reverse. And then this is 2-speed, high and low. And then this is your mast up and down, your mast tilt. And it's got the side shift option on it that works. Down here is your D-clutch pedal. What you do with D-clutch is it just stops transmission from moving, but so you can come up to something and step on the D-clutch pedal and then hit your throttle and have full power to your hydraulics, but not moving the truck, so you don't have to take the thing out of drive. And then this is just a brake pedal. The D-clutch didn't work when we got it. We had to fix that. Just put some oil in that. Took care of that. The only problem I do see here is it has not been leaking oil since we've got it. But today, it's pissed on the floor. But it's supposed to be a 4,500 pound lift capacity. Thing goes up in the air pretty good. Size it goes. I don't need to lift anything that high. There you have it. It's got the big tires. I thought they were air tires, but they're hard, solid. That's kind of good, I guess. They don't go flat, at least. Tank seems to hold. I've left that on a couple times and haven't lost all the gas out of it. Drilled some holes in the forks to make holes in the forks. Alright, so we got 3,800 hours on it. Don't know if that's original or not. Looks like it has been painted once. See the runs. Here's the capacity thing, C500. 2950 at 24 inches away from the mast and 107 inches off the ground and 24 inches I think up above the forks. It'll hold that much, which I think that equals out to about 4,500 pounds in normal real world application.